Good day. It is July the 8th, day 15 of the Twisting Roads and Euro Tour 2024. A lot of the videos I took earlier on today didn't really turn out because of poor audio quality. My fault, I apologize. So I'm going to just re-summarize what happened today. I left Oslo around 8:30 in the morning, loaded up the bike. I didn't have any problems getting the bike out of a parking lot, even though I didn't pay, and the doors opened when I came down just at the exit, so I was glad at that. Loaded up the bike and headed down to Oslo, and it was a lot easier getting out of Oslo compared to getting in. So I looked at the road weather app, and I found that later on in the day it was going to rain, and my first stops were really later on in the afternoon, so I decided to make some time up and head on E6 major highway. Speed limits around 100 to 110 throughout, and I was going to go off maybe about 70 kilometers outside of Vetterland, which I'm staying today at this bed and breakfast. And I stopped off for gas, filled up, and then all of a sudden the clouds started to darken. It was not going to be pleasant, so I put on the rain gear, or at least the rain jacket this time, and I headed down the road, and sure enough the skies opened up and it was just a downpour. So I decided not to go with getting off the main highway and going on the B roads to see a couple of sites that I wanted to take a look at. One of them was a castle, and stayed on E6 and came through Gothenburg, didn't exit there, and then headed towards this bed and breakfast. So I stopped off at a bus stop, and because I couldn't find the exact location on my GPS, so I got out the phone, plugged in the address, and sure enough I was able to find it, put it back in the GPS, and arrived here with the rain just coming down sideways. I had problems parking the bike because it's gravel driveway, and I had to use a piece of wood to prop up the kickstand, otherwise the bike would have tipped over. Anyway, that solved. I slowly unloaded all my wet gear, brought things up to my room, and was just comfortably settling in, and then I heard a knock on the door. Well, I met the matron of the bed and breakfast, and her name is Tina, and first thing she did, she came in, she says, knock knock, he says, you decent? And I said, yes. And they said, come on in. And she had a glass of milk and a Swedish Danish for me. And I was quite impressed. There's a very bubbly personality, just wonderful charm. And she says, well, where do you want to eat? I said, well, your son told me that McDonald's is not that far from here. He said, oh no, don't go there. He says, go to the golf course. It's really nice food and it's not that expensive. It's maybe about 12 euros. So she said, I'll drive you down. I said, are you kidding? I said, are you going to wait? He said, no, I've got another property that I have to check into, but I'll come back in an hour. I said, great. So what a lovely lady. I mean, I've never seen hospitality like this before, and I explained to her, I said, well, you've got 5 stars in the booking for me, because I've never seen this kind of hospitality. What a wonderful woman. It makes up for the rainy day that I have had. So she's got 2 places. One that I'm staying at is about 8 rooms, and it's very affordable compared to some of the other places. And I you know, it's clean. The only problem is it's next to an airport, and it's a little out of the ways. But if you've got proximity to a restaurant, it's not that bad. And as I said, she dropped me off at the golf course to basically have some food. So I'm going to say that Tina sent me. And we'll see what sort of service I get. I'm assuming it's going to be, you know, A+. And then she's going to pick me up in an hour. I'll show you the inside and the outside of the place when I get back. All right, more later. So I'm at the golf course here, and we ordered pasta, salmon and shrimp. Looking forward to that. And they came out with a salad. And I'm having an IPA. I feel like I'm living a life of a king here. I can't believe how incredibly hospitable people are. Good on sweet. And this is the entree. It's pasta with salmon and shrimp. Very tasty. With a little dill on the side. Yummy. And this is the outside. The home was built in 1937. That's what Tina told me. It has a wraparound veranda. It's close to the highway and close to the golf course where I ate. You can see the jet going by here, coming in for a landing. My room's up there. I've got a balcony access. And here's the kitchen. All the doors are named, I see. This is a pastry that Tina gave me with a glass of milk. Rather sweet. This is the dining room. Apparently they have a number of Australian visitors who are working here close by. And a bit of a lounging area. Bedroom. Washroom. Shared washroom, of course. Upstairs. More bedrooms. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is mine. This is Vart. And I've got a bit of a double bed, a desk, perfectly situated. A bit of a lounge chair, closet. I've got my wet tank bag here. And the balcony, which wraps around. And the fire escape. Yeah. Well, that's the grand tour. It's a lovely place. I would highly recommend it to anybody in the nearby area, just outside of Gothenburg. Didn't want to stay in Gothenburg because it was more expensive, and also I didn't have any plans to see anything in Gothenburg. Okay, well that's it for today. I hope we enjoyed the day, even though I didn't stop off anywhere because of the rain. But we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.